Hello everyone, and today we are going to be playing a round of golf in Mario Golf Advanced Tour. This intro is fairly long, so I'm not sure I'm going to show the whole thing. Especially since I'm not even going to restart my save file here, because I have a lot of progress on this game. And I mean a lot of progress. I maxed out the characters, got all the trophies, got very low scores. Yeah! But this game is still worth showing, so I'll play through a little round of golf here. Probably at the Links Club. You actually don't see any of the Mario characters until like the very end of the game, which is kind of funny because, you know, it's branded as a Mario Golf game, but it's actually an all-character game. And let's get it started. This game is actually more like a golf RPG of sorts, and I believe it was actually made by the creators of Golden Sun. So you can tell by the graphics, the music, the dialogue boxes. As you can see, I got all the trophies for single and double. Not all that hard to do, but my scores are what I'm quite proud of in this game that I don't want to erase. As you can see, there's all the maxed out stats and stuff like that. If I were to go over to... I forgot, I want to go to the Marion Club Lodge. Not there... Wait, it's this way, I think? Yes, I think you can see your scores here. 24 under par for this course. Not too bad, I must say. 30 under par for this one. And palms. Doubles are kind of haphazard because of the fact that you have to rely on the computer character to actually play well with you. So yeah, they're going to be a lot lower than the singles. And here's for the special mushroom course. Still far under a birdie a hole. Alright, let's actually go play a round of golf here. I just wanted to show you what I meant and why I don't want to restart my game file here. So we leave here. And here's the world map, known as Out and About. Not there. Links Club is up here. And wait, gotta talk to the receptionists here. Oh, how convenient. Let's get it started. I've been wasting enough time here. Hole 1. You would think a golf game would not play all that well on the Game Boy Advance, but it plays extremely well actually, so I love this game quite a lot. Alright, swing, press A, B, A for a manual swing, or just A, then A for a auto swing, but I'm going to be using manual for everything because I prefer the added control that the manual swing offers me. And you can press the L and R button to change the distance estimate on your swing gauge down there. You should know how a swing gauge works if you ever played any sports game ever. It's all timing based. And when you get to that last click on the timing gauge there, you can change the spin of the ball. BB is normal backspin, AA is topspin to make it roll a little bit further, AB is super topspin, and BA is super backspin. There we go. It's just simple flat plane up on the green, so I don't have to adjust for any of the slopes. You can see the slopes by the arrows as well as the size of the arrows. The larger the arrow, the bigger the slope, obviously. It's all very intuitive, though it does take a little bit of practice to get the hang of how much the wind affects your ball and whatnot. Please do not go out of bounds because I screwed up my timing there. Or definitely not in the heath, that would be just as bad. Okay, that's good enough. I wasted a power shot. You only get 6 power shots. You can conserve power shots by hitting it accurate on the swing gauge, you know, as opposed, I mean, see that little arrow that's below the 151 there on the swing gauge? If you hit it right on the dot, well, actually you can be one click away from the dot on both there and the actual accuracy portion of it on the right side, you'll conserve a power shot. And what? Oh shoot, I got my buttons mixed up. I'm gonna fly off the back of the green. Oh, maybe not, maybe not. I'm on the fringe. It's not bad. It has been a while since I've played it, but I should still have it down pretty well since I played this game like crazy. Oh, that's sad. At least I got myself a birdie. And since my characters are maxed out and they have ridiculous stats, they perform much better than any golfer has ever performed in real life. So needless to say, that's where the extremely low scores come from. I don't know what the world record for the courses are, but I bet you they're probably lower than mine. My scores definitely aren't anything to scoff at. Next hole! Can I drive the green? I don't think I can. That is pretty sad, but I think I'm gonna just skip over all the stuff anyway. I kind of wasted a power shot there, but whatever. No out of bounds. No out of bounds. Okay. I will be happy with being on the slope. I don't mind being on the slope. No, I don't want to be in the approach shot. I want to be in the normal. You press the B to switch your shot mode. You can switch from power to approach and normal like that. Approach gives you 60 yards for each club, but normal shoots with normal power on the club, of course, as stated with the name. Hazards such as rough and sand really don't affect you all that much. Did not expect that. So you don't have to worry too much about going off the beaten path if you really want to get low scores. Just saying. Just giving you little hints there on how to maximize your performance. And this is going to hit the fast fairway if I calculated it correctly. Yes, the fast fairway there, that bluish-greenish portion there, gives you extra roll on your ball. That can be either good or it can hinder you depending on the situation, like you could roll into a bunker, into some water, something like that. So you gotta be careful with that sometimes, but you can use it to your advantage just like I used it there. This is going to be an excellent landing. Oh yeah! On the fringe, but not too bad. But it's straight uphill, and that's what I'm aiming for here. Because I don't want to get into too much of the slopes, because then I have to judge the slope on my putts, and that kind of can mess with accuracy. Beware of little bumps, like where the arrow is on here, on the fairway as well. Those play a little factor into things. Trying to think here. Wait, what was the select button? Or what was the button that I can use to... As I said, it's been a little while since I've played this. Oh, there we go. You hold the B button and then see that little gauge at the... little ball at the bottom right corner there? You can tell... you can change the angle of approach like that, and while you're swinging, you can hold that direction on the control pad to adjust the angle of your swing accordingly. In this case, I want to make it a little bit higher so it comes down softer. So I aim under the ball. And... not bad. I'm going to use a putter even though I'm in the rough. Probably want it in the middle. And estimate the distance. I see I'm like barely in the rough, so it's not going to affect it all that much. Yeah! And that's how you aim for low scores. You try to cheese what you would normally think you're supposed to do, and you get what I'm saying here. Like, you would normally chip when you're in the rough, but not in that case. Because you're aiming for an excessively low score, or at least that's what I'm doing here. Stay on the green! It's hard to get backspin with a driver. Drivers are not designed for backspin. Oh yeah! On the green and one on a par 4. Well, it's on the fringe, but still. That doesn't count towards my stats, though. Strangely, because, well, I guess that is technically off the green, so maybe it's not that strange. I'm gonna aim there and hope for the best. Oh, I'm so sad. Just went right over the edge. I'll take a birdie, though. It's fun to eagle par 4s. And even more fun to albatross par 5s. Oh, I didn't notice they gave me a 3-wood. I would have aimed with a driver. Should pay more attention there. But that's not going to hurt me that badly. You'll notice on the links course there's a lot of very thin patches of fairway and rough all scattered around the area. So that can kind of mess with you, because you might end up in the rough instead of the fairway like you were expecting. Because you have to, if you're aiming for really low scores, you are aiming for tight areas. Lovely! I shall take an eagle, even though it's not an albatross, but it is a type of bird. Alright, definitely cannot make the green in one this time. That is sad. I noticed that the screen is kind of flickery. I didn't expect that. That has to do with Game Boy Advance transition to being on a different screen. So to speak, it's kind of complicated. It has to do with the way the video signal goes through and the way the TV... I don't know if even you're going to be able to see it on your end, if it's going to flicker or not. Hopefully it won't. I'm just saying what I see on my end of the screen. Oh, semi-rough. Middle pots. Careful. Careful. Go in, go in, go in, go in, go in! Yeah! I was a little worried I wouldn't be able to make the birdie on that one. I'm 11 under through 9 holes. You'll notice I often pick a power shot because I like that I can use a lower club, a club that shoots with a higher angle, because it lets me drop back down on the green a lot softer than I would normally with a higher club. You know, a club that has more distance. Oh, no! Okay, I'm gonna do a little trick here. Switch to a low-lofted club, like a 3-iron here. What I'm gonna be doing is intentionally aiming with a low loft so I can bump and run the ball into the hole if at all possible. Can I do it, though? That is the question. Oh, poopers! Too bad. Next hole! Yeah, and also when you're aiming for a excessively low score, you want to aim for chip-ins if at all possible. Needless to say, it takes a lot of accuracy to do so. Fast fairway, yeah! Go to the green, go to the green! Oh. I'm gonna try that bump and run here. Same concept as I did before. Because it's straight for the pin. And topspin it over. Oh, maybe that was too much! Well, it's still pretty straight uphill. Oh, and I'm in the rough. That makes me sad. I'll try there. I'm not going to change the angle of the putt because there's not enough slope to mess with it. My judgment was correct. Gotta keep those birdies and eagles up. And this is going to be a very nice shot indeed. By the way, I love the music in this game. Wait, maybe that's not going to be a good shot if it gets in the Heath. Heath bad. Heath very bad. Those yellow fluffiness, like this cross that you see over here, or plus, whatever you want to call it, that Heath is very thick and very hard to get out of. That was probably the only hazard in the game that's really really bad to get into. Well, maybe the waist area in other courses is bad to get into as well. I'm gonna try and curve it around that tree in front. Hopefully... I caught the tree. Too bad. I didn't think I'd be able to get around it, but hey, I gotta aim for the eagles, you know? Alright, bump and run up the green to the flat area, hopefully in the hole. Top spin. Not bad, it's close enough to get a birdie. But still, I would have definitely preferred the eagle. Guess beggars can't be choosers. Oh, this has got a very tight... Oh, but it's a par 4. Oh, risk-reward types of situation right here. In case you don't realize it, this right here slopes down into the water. So if I miss this, it's going to be really bad. But why not? Super backspin! Go! On the green, baby! On the green, baby! No, but that's not a bad shot. It just went a little bit right because of the way that I hit it on the impact area on the swing gauge. Alright, bumping and running it to the hole once again. Come on. Oh! It skipped right over the hole. I give myself the willies with the kind of shots that I try here. Need more eagles! Is it worth power shotting over there? I think it is. Just as long as I stay away from that tree. So I'm going to aim it left even if it goes into the rough. Because who cares about the rough, really? It may mess with my stats, but what I'm aiming for is lowest score. I don't know, really. I think that'll work. With a little backspin, I gotta get over that front tree, so it's gotta be a very high shot. Ah, the wind did not pull it back as far as I expected. It's 18 miles per hour, what more do you want from me, man? It only goes up to like 21 or 22 or something like that. So when you see a wind that high, it's pretty high. Get in the hole! Get in the hole! I just can't sink the chip-ins. Although I should be aiming, you know, to land on the green, but I'm just not landing it on the green like I used to, which is sad. And oh, that just barely got in there. But I appreciate that it went in there. And another thing about getting a low score is that you have to get it close to the pin. The safe option would be to play towards, you know, the front portion of the green. But since I'm aiming for the lowest score possible, because I'm a score junkie in Mario Golf games, I have to aim for the very tight areas like this. It's all risk-reward shots, and that's too much power. Dang it! It's gonna go over the green. At least I think it will. Wait. Yeah. Oh, backspin, pull it back on. And it's a straight shot up. I just need to have enough power to get it up the hill. Finally, another birdie. I've missed them. I need more consistent birdies and eagles in order to get ultra low scores. No pars. Pars are not good enough. Oh my. The safest part is like right there on the green, but I want to be at the front of the green for ye ol' eagle opportunity. Come on! Backspin, stay on safely and happily. I believe in you, little golf ball. Yes! And that's an easy eagle. No slope in this putt whatsoever. I just have to aim a little bit past the gauge and it'll go right in. Woo! 2 more holes left. Okay, that looks good to me. Just as long as it doesn't go in the heath. I've got a lot of power shots left, surprisingly, despite how many I've been using this whole time. And the fairway. That works for me. I'm so close. Oh, I was gonna say, I'm so close I could aim for the chip in, but no, it just doesn't seem. Well, maybe if I aimed it like there, and let it roll up to the pin. I have faith in your little golf ball. Go up, go up. Oh, that's very nice. It's going straight to the hole too. If only I had a little bit more power, that would have made it in. Oh well. I'm pleased with that approach. Last hole, and it better be a birdie. Aim away from the heath. That's good enough. At least I think, as long as it doesn't go out of bounds. Although the heavy rough can cause a little trouble. Oh, jeez. But not too much trouble. Especially when I drive so dang far that I can use approach clubs for most of my approach shots. It doesn't really matter where I land this one, as long as it gets onto the flat parts of the green, because I won't have to deal with any wind when the ball is on that part of the green, so this is going to be a really easy approach. Just like so. As I said, it doesn't really matter, just as long as it gets to that flat spot. And that's the end of my round of golf. I hope you enjoyed, and I think I won this tournament. I will see you in the next video. This experience means nothing when your characters are completely maxed out.